forcing this out. Okay, let me just naturally say it. So, I work for a catering company at Pearson Airport, and I work the overnight shift. I'm one of the dispatchers there, and nothing different from my regular shift. Did my bunch of flights for the morning, and I tried helping up my crew, but it was about 2:30 in the morning once I was done all of that. So I'm entitled to a 30-minute break, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go get a coffee. And being in Toronto, Canada, the number one coffee is Tim Hortons here. Personally speaking, McDonald's is far better. That's just my opinion, but nonetheless, I decided, you know what, let me go for a coffee. There's one not too far from my work, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll just take the company vehicle, which is a caravan. I decided, let's do this. I'll do this really quickly. I don't want to spend money on gas, so because gas is like about $1.45 right now per liter, which is ridiculously high. I'm very, very upset about this, but you know, I can't do anything about it. Nonetheless, whatever. I was like, let me just take the company vehicle. So that was done. Took the vehicle outside of the airport grounds. Went to the Tim Hortons that was just down the street. And to my surprise, I thought Tim Hortons was 24 hours, but it was closed. And I was like, okay, weird. So unless there was a change because of the pandemic, that now they have reduced hours. But as far as I was aware, Tim Hortons was usually 24 hours. So I was like, okay, not a big deal. So I know there's a Tim Hortons not too far away from the location that I was at. It was about maybe 5 minutes. So I decided, you know what, let's go drive down there. I get there. They were also closed. So I was like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. I only have 30 minutes break. I'm already 10 minutes in. And I was like, you know what? The only one that I know that is 100% 24 hours was the one nearest to my house. So the drive is about maybe 10 minutes, okay? And I'm starting to go down there, and the fucking company van died on me. It fucking died on me, okay? So I'm 15-20 minutes into my break, all right? The company van died on me, all right? I was freaking the fuck out, all right? I was out of like I was having an out of body experience because I have no idea how the hell am I gonna turn this thing around, okay? Because what happened was that the van started to sputter on me, and I was like, whoa. So I put it in park, all right, and the engine was rumbling a little, so I turned it off, all right. Which was my mistake. I should have just started turning around, okay, at that point. But I felt like that was the best thing to do, so I turned it off, and it wasn't fucking turning on, okay. So I'm in one of the busy streets at the airport now. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not as busy, but still, I was maybe about a kilometer away from where I needed to be. So what I had to do was, because there was still power going into the car, so I was able to switch it to neutral, which was fine. But I had to push that van, all right, off the road into a parking lot, which I'm not even allowed to park at because the parking lot that I was at was company specific, and it was owned to Air Canada. So I was like, fuck, I can't be here. Okay, let me see what I could do. So I pushed the van like maybe a good 500 meters, okay, deep into the parking spot where I thought that no one would be able to see it, okay? So I tried restarting the car. I tried everything. I'm Googling it, and it turns out from the diagnosis that I was able to get, that it was a battery issue. So I was like, okay, shit. All right. I have to somehow manage to get booster cables and boost this van, okay? So I decided I'm leaving the van here. Okay, let me try to walk back to my work, okay, and somehow orchestrate something so no one knows what the hell just happened, okay? So I get to planning this all out, and I was like, you know what? I could probably borrow my brother in this case, okay? Now, I call him up. I'm like, hey, I fucked up. I fucked up really, really badly. The van's fucking dead. I need your help. And my brother, he's not that experienced with cars. He doesn't even have a driver's license, okay? And he's like, well, what do you want me to do? I said, hey, find me the booster cables, all right? Because I need that, all right? So he's like, okay, sure, whatever. So while I'm talking to him, I'm walking on my way back, and I'm trying to figure out a way to tell this to my duty manager because she was on shift as well. So I get back, and my brother tells me I can't find the booster cables, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right, let me think of something. And in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of lie that sounds convincing. Okay, so I go up to my duty manager and I was like, hey, just a quick question. Where are the booster cables? And she's like, oh, I don't know. If anything, they may be inside the catering trucks. I was like, okay, cool. And she's like, well, why do you need them? I said, I just got a call from my buddy. He says he's not too far from here, and his car died. And I was going to go quickly boost it. I should be no more than 20 minutes. And she said, yeah, that's fine, whatever. So that was all good. I was pretty calm after that. But I couldn't find the booster cables. Luckily enough, my driver just so happens to have found it in his truck. He's like, hey, I don't know why these are in here, so I'm going to give it to you. So I was like, oh, thank God, perfect. I don't have to go around looking for them, which was perfect for me. Okay, so once I found the booster cables, I told my duty manager, I'm like, hey, I gotta go boost my buddy's car. He's not too far from me. Just give me 20 minutes. And she's like, yeah, go. So I drive back to the location where the car is. All right, and meanwhile, while this is happening, I'm Googling how to boost up the van, because I know how to boost the car. I just don't know where the battery is. Okay, and I'm doing this, switching it from my car, doing the test. I don't know what it's called, the battery test, when you plug it into your battery and you see if you could get a spark off the positive and the negative. Got that working, got it. The van starts, and I was happy. So I let the van run for about 5 to 10 minutes, all right, just to be sure that it won't die on me again. Now, the new issue that I was at is like, how do I bring this van back to the company warehouse? And I was like, I'm not going to be driving, my car 250 meters, walk back, bring the van up, and just keep doing that. All right, that's going to look very, very, very suspicious to the Air Canada guys. So I call up my brother. I'm like, hey, listen, I need you again. He's like, what do you need this time? I'm like, listen, is the duty manager around? And he's like, yeah, she's around. All right, just pretend that I'm just a regular person that's calling you, and just say yes to all that stuff, okay? And he's like, okay, fine. And I said, I need you to go on break right now. I need you to go, I need you to come rescue me. And he's like, okay, all right. My brother has no idea what the hell's going on, all right? All he knows is that there's a dead van, and he doesn't know that he's going to be driving it. So I go down there, all right? I pick him up, and he's like, okay, what do you want me to do? I said, I'm driving the van back. You're going to follow me with my car, all right? And he's like, I don't feel comfortable with this. I'm like, David, this has to be done. No matter what, no matter how you see this, it must be done. I need my car back, okay? I'm not going to go drive all the way down there, walk back, drive my car back, okay? I'm not going to do that. And he's like, sure, whatever. We get it. We got the van back in place. We parked it, all right? And I was like, all right, this van is not leaving this spot again, all right? Like, I'm not going to take that risk anymore. So then I told my brother, just go on break, all right? Enjoy it. Just relax, okay? I get back to the warehouse. I have the booster cables with me. I said, I went up to my my duty manager, and I said, okay, everything's all good. My buddy's all good. He's heading back home. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. All right, so then, just to cover my ass, all right, to make it look like that I didn't orchestrate all of this stuff, okay, I asked her, hey, where's my brother? And she said, he's on break. That is the story of that nightmare on shift. I'm going to take a quick break. I am dehydrated after saying all of that.